I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything because my original computer crapped out, and I tried, filming stuff on my phone and trying to upload it, and just not having it. So now I have a new computer, and I can actually record now. I can actually get back to this as well. Another lovely thing that's happened is that I, broke my ankle, and I know that was some burlesque move right there, but primarily what I'm wanting to actually start getting into, especially around this time. It's a day after Day of the Dead, and also Samhain, which was, everybody knows what Samhain is, I would hope, if you're watching this kind of content. And usually this is the time to actually work with the more darker and the crown aspect of the goddess and those entities that resonate with it. So before I actually start getting into more like these darker entities that I've worked with, and also maybe that also includes Hell and Nyx, I wanted to kind of give like a understanding about like what you're gonna have to be ready to be subjected to and be ready to get hit upside the head with. Because working with dark entities and dark gods, goddesses, or anything that involves something like a death, transformation, anything along those lines where it can be, ouch, you gotta know what you're walking into. Because working with the dark entities and the dark side and these things that deal with very dark and traumatic stuff and stuff that's like your shadow self, it's never pleasant. It's not going to be pleasant. That's just how it is. Although these entities will actually help you understand where your weaknesses are, how to get over it, how to face it, and to be able to become more able to look at something as it is, rather than put the good, bad label on it, like something's evil, something's good, something's light, something's dark, something's painful, something's beneficial. You're able to see it for how it is, and then you can deal with it. That's a huge advantage of being able to work with a dark entity, if you can withstand it. If you can't withstand it, then it's just not for you. It is what it is. But don't force yourself to do something that you already know is not going to work. Trust me, that's no. Don't force it, because if you force it, you're going to get messed up. Bad. So, some examples of dark entities are, well, obviously, Hell is one. Nyx is another. Another one is, I'm going to actually be covering this one next. This one is going to be Melone, or Melania. And a lot of you are probably thinking, like, who's that? Well, she's a Greek goddess who is not really that well known of, but she's terrifying. There's also Skadi's another one. Skadi from the Norseman mythology, the goddess of winter, because Norsemen believe winter, death, and she's a frost giant. Put two and two together. Persephone's another one. Queen of the underworld, what do you expect? Just like Hell. Another one is Nut from Egyptian mythology. That's another one. Set's one. Hades. Osiris. What's her name? Isis' sister. Nephthys, I think. I know Isis' sister is another one. I know that for sure. Sekhmet, too, I can guess she can be a dark entity to work with, too, but she's, despite her, turning the sass up and breaking stuff, she's also one who does healing, so not only can she break it, she can mend it, too, but, yeah, make sure you have your earplugs for that one. Another one that I'm going to be covering also, after working with her for some time, is also Lilith. You're probably thinking, why the heck is a guy working with Lilith? because screw you, that's why. No. It's, I don't know, it's just, I've taken a liking to working with Lola, but there's, like, that general concept of stuff that is, like, taboo, or stuff like how the hierarchy is, like, all, don't go over here, don't be messing with these entities, they got the dark stuff on them, that's bad. No, that's not really how you should be going towards anything whatsoever. Just because somebody is telling you don't do it, don't interact with those people, how do you not, how do you know if what they're saying about these entities or these beings, how do you know if it's exactly how they are if you haven't ever interacted with them? One moment they could actually come towards you and they could be like your best relating figure and the one that actually invests the most in you and actually cares the most about you. You don't know until you interact with them. That's why with me personally, if an entity comes towards me that I never met, friendly and hospitable. That's what working with dark entities helps you with, is being able to look at anything coming towards you and just be neutral with it. But if something comes towards you and is about to swing at you, you know how to defend yourself. And understanding about using the dark, and a lot of people say that the dark flees from the light and whatnot, but the thing is that dark and light oppose one another. They stop one another. But they cannot exist without each other. That's the major thing. As well, going over like each of these dark goddesses and like the entities and whatnot, I'm also going to be sharing some of the ways that I actually use the dark and having tie in some of an alchemic mindset and using that mindset to actually outmaneuver something that's trying to cripple you. And when you're working with a dark entity, you have to be able to defend yourself and make sure that you're okay first. And that includes anything like, say, for an example, if you're just minding your business and all of a sudden you have you have an entity that's being fiendish and malevolent, and it's trying to hinder and harm you. Well, if you're clever, and if you know how to use the alchemic mindset, you can bamboozle the heck out of it and then tell it to, kiss your foot. If you know exactly how to do it. It's simple. It's like, really? That easy? Yeah, if you know how to do it. And if you actually are mentally to that level. Because once you're to that level, anything outside of you can affect you. Even the dark. Just like, Mem's the dark. Okay, I'm in the dark. Oh well. Nothing wrong with being in the dark. Just because I can't see it doesn't mean I'm afraid. That's where that mindset helps you. It makes you embrace the good, the bad, what you can see, what you can't see, enhances your intuition, enhances your instinct, and it really helps with your divination. Just because, the light helps you see, sometimes it's better to see without your eyes, because you see more with your eyes closed. Same thing with, you learn more with your mouth shut and your ears open. So, the next... I thought I heard something, never mind. But the next video I'm going to be bringing in is actually going to be starting with Melania. And if anybody actually does know about her, the reason why I'm putting those two together is because they are so relatedly close to one another, on top of the fact that both of them aren't really that well known of. And Melania Malone is very dark. She is the goddess of nightmares and night terrors. Yeah, but it's getting pretty dark real quick, so pretty much that's what I have in store, so good luck. Just remember, If you can't withstand it, it's not the time for it. There's nothing wrong with stopping yourself and then going back. You're only supposed to go towards this dark spot when you need to. Don't go in there because, oh, I kind of like how Melania is. Okay, you're gonna have to be able to be so grounded and so confident and being able to withstand a lot of terrifying stuff when going towards her. If you can't do that, uh-oh. But that's what I have in store, and I'll catch you guys later.